It's a very worrying trend of alcohol abuse among young pregnant women that is now emerging in townships. Boitekong, especially in the northwest, has been identified as one of the communities where it is most prevalent. It's all part of the 999 Fetal Alcohol Disorder, or FASD campaign. Deputy Social Development Minister Hendrietta Bogopane-Zulu visiting the area, joining us now as well to talk about this. Deputy Minister, good morning to you. I appreciate your time, and there is so much involved with fetal syndrome. Alcohol certainly, I don't imagine, helps at all. But if you look at these areas that you visited, poverty is a big issue there, isn't it? Good morning, Deputy Minister. If you can hear me, tell me about the campaign.
Good morning, and thank you very much to the viewers of eNCA. I think explaining the 999 campaign, it's very important because the first 9, it's about 9 provinces over 9 days. As we work our through to the UN Day on raising awareness on fetal alcohol syndrome. This is becoming, it's been a problem, but it is now a bigger problem because the numbers are just rising, and whether it's young women, whether it's women in middle age, women drink when they are pregnant. Others don't even know that alcohol is harmful for their children. Others drink while they know. So we're having a mixed bag, if I may say so, and that causes a lot of disabilities. And part of what the Department of Social Development's responsibility and mandate is to prevent disabilities.
And we're also talking about, sadly, as we have been for many years, Deputy Minister, very young girls getting pregnant as well and then being abandoned by their partners. What sort of ages are we talking about here when we're talking about underage pregnancy in its worst case scenario? Add to that, Deputy Minister, now the issue of alcohol as well. How bad is the underage pregnancy issue in the areas?
We already know as South Africa, because the Statistician General has actually issued the numbers. What is said, we have the numbers to the last number, because majority of, I call it children who have children, we are the ones through SASSA paying the grant. So we're not talking about something that we don't have figures for. The other aspect is when children, everywhere where we've been, the first question we ask the community is, what is the age of the children that are drinking? And it's shocking that in other areas we're told from 4 years, but not necessarily born with fast, but instead of the mothers cooking, they just give the child alcohol so that the child can keep quiet or sleep. In other communities, you are told, no, it is whose fault, my boyfriend left me, my husband abused me, and so the list go on. But the sad part is that the list never talks about Hendrietta. It's always somebody else that has made me to drink. And until we accept the fact that we drink, it becomes a bit of a challenge to move the process forward.
As I say goodbye to you, tell me about how you're going to move this process forward. So obviously this particular area we're talking about, Boitekong, was one of the worst areas, Deputy Minister. Help me understand what you're hoping to get out of this. So you arrive in an area, is it an education program? How long are you in one part of the country? And what are you hoping comes out of this as I say goodbye to you?
This is the 5th year we are implementing the campaign. We choose different communities, and we're there from the 1st to the 9th of September, doing 9 provinces. So every day we are in a different province. Like now we are going to Mpumalanga today. And the intention is to share and have an awareness campaign that slowly but surely reduces the impact and the birth of children with fetal alcohol syndrome disorder.
It's a terrible disorder, isn't it? A terrible syndrome, but all to do as well with, largely got to do with alcohol. Deputy Minister, I appreciate your time this morning. Very serious discussion. It sounds like at least there is something being done as far as education is concerned. That was Deputy Social Development Minister Hendrietta Bogopane-Zulu joining us here on eNCA.